Merry meet and fare thee well. Settle in for a story with me, Astin Gaël. This is going to be your collective message for Thursday, May the 7th. Everything you need to know is in the description box down below. I have updated all the links. They should all take you precisely where you want to go. If you want to book a reading, which there are limited quantities available, you can do so in the description box down below. If you want to find the magic shop on Blue Sky, you can do so in the description box down below. If you want to read the latest blog post, Motherless Misfit, you can do so in the description box down below. Okay. Yeah. Good old Xander. We are working our way through What There Is to Love About a Man. Every day we read an excerpt and we do our best to use the theme of the excerpt to create a short story. Today's theme is buns. And I don't think we're talking about hot dog buns or hamburger buns. I think we're talking about baseball butts in baseball pants. Behind every great man is a great behind. Squishy and swishy, sculpted in steel, rosy-cheeked and rippling. Straddling the red-seated stool at the ice cream counter or languidly leaning on the backyard fence. Watch how he sinks into that saddle, his backfields in motion while he's mowing the lawn. Must we always giggle when a man's got some wiggle? Bumping and grinding his bum on the dance floor and bending over those sweet cheeks when he's stretching before the game. As a tight end receiver, he kicks butt. With a caboose like that, he ought to have a red warning flag saying, "Danger, curves ahead." His hindquarters are handsome. What his keister can do, no other can. Could those shorts be any shorter? Please? His derriere is definitely da bomb. Butt out, boy. Shake a tail feather. Is that a tush behind that bush? His gluteus draws Maximus' attention, and the praise is roundly deserved. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's the end. The absolute living end. Well, send the kids away. This is an 18 plus reading. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a boy walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up? All right, that's it. That's enough. Let's get a character from the character deck. Who's got the butt? All right, so a Empress in the reverse, the therapist in the reverse, a Taurus or Libra. Doesn't necessarily have to be a female-bodied person, could be somebody with feminine energies. A magician, the drama queen upright, and the selfie at the bottom of the deck. So there is a Taurus or Libra in their detriment. So it's not, they're not exactly somebody that is stable or grounded, as well as a Virgo or Gemini. All right. And it looks like one of these two is watching the other online. Both of them probably have a nice booty, you know. So I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. That's coming through. So some of them, one of the characters here, might be a little bit childish. Yeah, with the Fool coming through. They might really like cartoons or like anime. And I'm not saying anything bad about that. Like, no shade, no tea. Okay. Tell me about the therapist in the reverse. Taurus or Libra. Too many. Tell me about the therapist. Okay, so this therapist in the reverse is an ex-lover, possibly of this Virgo or Gemini. I would maybe even say like a jaded lover. They feel very protective over this person. See how that dragon is just overpowering, like even with the wings wrapped around. This person who seems to be a bit of like an oracle or a sorceress of types. I mean, yeah, the magician would be somebody that's skilled in alchemy. Um, yeah, it's protective, but it's also like it's very forceful. It's very like you're mine, which, you know, if the relationship is over, that's weird, you know, because clearly this person is not yours. Is that why they're watching? They're watching this Virgo or Gemini because they regret, yeah, they regret that this is over. It might be over because of them, because of the amount of burdens that they bestowed upon this person. They tried to like weigh this person down. Um, yeah, they too fancied themselves a bit of a magician. Their feminine energy is off kilter though. So they can't, you can't be in this magician, this alchemy energy if your masculine and feminine are not in balance. The infinity sign there at the top. You have to be taking action and receiving, taking action and receiving. So this therapist in the reverse, this Libra or Taurus that is acting out of a detrimental energy, they found flow difficult for themselves, and they tried to make this Virgo or Gemini's flow difficult as well. They wanted this person to think that there was just it was a long road ahead. Like they had to go great distances to achieve anything that they wanted to achieve. Okay, tell me about the Virgo or Gemini. The Alchemist. So clarify. Sorry. So extra clarification that this is definitely Gemini energy. A feminine Gemini energy doesn't have to be a female bodied person. Yeah, more of this dragon energy. This Queen of Swords is, a mage themselves. They are connected to the elements of nature that they need to be connected to. They don't need this watchful eye, this dragon. I suppose they don't mind having them around, but having someone that makes you believe that you would fail without them is poison to your magic. Self-doubt is poison to your mind. This Virgo or Gemini, leaning more on Gemini here, has just recently completed a cycle. Could be like the tarot journey is a 10-year journey if you want to work your way all the way from the ace to the pentacles. Yeah, it's 9 to 10 years, just like in numerology, and how it correlates with the years. This Gemini has done 5 of the 10 years. So maybe they've made it to the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, which all of those are related to competition, loss, conflict. it's definitely where the journey comes to an end if one gives up. So maybe a lot of people set out on the fool's journey and never actually make it past the fives. Okay. The Nine of Cups. Okay, but this person, yeah, they're feeling satisfied when it comes to love right now because they're not participating. They feel satisfied when it comes to love because they finally just love themselves enough to hide from it completely. uh okay. This has helped them reach some enlightenment. This has helped them um develop a strong sense of faith. And it looks like they're similarly with the satisfaction in love, they're working towards satisfaction in finances as well. What else can we know about the therapist in the reverse? The Taurus or Libra. Okay. They want to write a love letter. Um, they want to write a love letter, but they're kind of scared of how it's going to be received. They're also scared that they're going to say the wrong thing. Yeah, they fear that they don't really have enough warmth in their heart space to convey anything that's going to come across lovingly. They fancy themselves a very broken individual. I mean, they are coming out as a therapist in the reverse, so, you know, not exactly giving whole or healed, but that's okay. We're all on a journey. Clarify the Gemini feminine. They're a very quiet individual. They keep to themselves. I mean, yeah, right. They're not on the dating apps. They're not socializing. Uh they also don't really boast about who they are. Um that yeah, they're not, you know, they're not the type to do charity and then make a post about it. They would just do charity. Tell me about the enlightenment that they have reached. Nope. Tell me about the enlightenment. Okay, so they may have just recently been enlightened to their connection to like a sixth sense, extrasensory perception, um, an impeccable intuition. They may have also just recently been enlightened about some justice that is being served, like Mayat energy, somebody's transgressions showing face. Um, October 13th could be a significant date. So furthermore on that Mayat energy, that has a lot to do with karma. So this Gemini feminine may be finding out about some karma that is being dished out as a result of some dream work, or it's being illuminated in their dreams. Like I said, they're definitely coming to terms with their extrasensory perceptions. Okay, tell me about the regrets. Tell me about the regrets that this therapist has. What are they regretting? Okay. They're regretting something that they acted on in a very emotional state. And the fact that they can't hide from what they've done, that karma coming to collect, it always knows. There was partners in these crimes committed, so maybe they're also regretting pulling other people into their mess. They're regretting how greedy they allowed themselves to get. They are regretting not having a moral code. And they are regretting being saw through, being seen for who they are. And also having someone recognize that they are enraged. They do not like having their emotions be seen so clearly. I think these two are watching each other in a sense. So they may be kind of connected on social media. All right. Well, that's what I have for you today. Until next time, be well, be you.